Have you ever wondered why some women are drawn to men who seem emotionally distant and unavailable? Despite the longing for a deep, fulfilling relationship, many find themselves repeatedly entangled with partners who keep them at arm's length. This paradoxical attraction has baffled many and begs the question, why are women attracted to emotionally unavailable men? Let's explore the psychological, social, and evolutionary factors at play. Understanding emotional unavailability. Emotional unavailability refers to an individual's inability or unwillingness to form an emotional connection with others. This can manifest as reluctance to share feelings, avoidant behavior, or inconsistent engagement in relationships. Men who are emotionally unavailable often appear distant, aloof, or overly focused on their own needs and goals. Psychological factors. Number 1. The challenge of change. One key psychological factor is the allure of a challenge. Many women are drawn to emotionally unavailable men because they see them as projects they can change. The belief that they can fix these men and earn their love and approval can be incredibly compelling. This desire to change someone can stem from a deep-seated need for validation and self-worth. Number 2. Familiarity and childhood experiences. Our early relationships, particularly with our parents or primary caregivers, significantly influence our adult romantic choices. Women who had emotionally distant or unavailable parents may subconsciously seek out similar dynamics in their romantic relationships. This familiarity, although painful, can feel comforting and normal, perpetuating a cycle of seeking out emotionally unavailable partners. Number 3. Self-esteem issues. Low self-esteem can also play a critical role. Women who doubt their own worth might be more inclined to pursue emotionally unavailable men, viewing their distance as a challenge to overcome rather than a red flag. The pursuit of these men becomes a way to prove their worthiness, even though it often leads to disappointment and hurt. Social and cultural influences. Number 1. Romanticization of independence. Society often glorifies the image of the strong, silent type. Media and popular culture frequently portray emotionally distant men as mysterious and desirable. This romanticization can skew perceptions, making emotionally unavailable men appear more attractive. The trope of the brooding, independent man who is ultimately saved by the love of a good woman reinforces this dynamic. Number 2. Fear of vulnerability. In a world where vulnerability is often perceived as a weakness, emotionally unavailable men may seem appealing because they embody a sense of strength and independence. Women might be drawn to these traits, believing that emotional detachment equates to stability and reliability. This can be particularly attractive to those who fear their own vulnerability and emotional exposure. Number 3. Peer and social pressure. Social circles and peer influences can also play a role. If a woman's friends or social groups place a high value on dating certain types of men, she might feel pressured to conform, even if it means pursuing someone who is emotionally unavailable. The desire for social acceptance and approval can drive women towards relationships that are ultimately unfulfilling. Evolutionary perspectives. Number 1. Reproductive strategy. From an evolutionary standpoint, some researchers suggest that women may be attracted to emotionally unavailable men because these men exhibit traits associated with genetic fitness, such as confidence and assertiveness. Historically, such traits could signal a provider capable of ensuring the survival of offspring, even if the emotional connection is lacking. Number 2. Scarcity and value perception. Another evolutionary perspective is based on the principle of scarcity. Emotionally unavailable men are often perceived as a scarce resource, making them appear more valuable. This scarcity can trigger a competitive instinct, where women vie for the attention and affection of these men, elevating their desirability. Breaking the cycle. Number 1. Self-reflection and awareness. The first step in breaking the cycle is self-reflection and awareness. Understanding the underlying reasons for being drawn to emotionally unavailable men can help women make more informed choices. Therapy and counseling can be valuable tools in uncovering these patterns and developing healthier relationship dynamics. Number 2. Building self-esteem. Improving self-esteem is crucial. When women recognize their own worth and value, they are less likely to seek validation from unavailable partners. Building self-confidence and self-respect empowers women to pursue relationships that are mutually fulfilling and supportive. Number 3. Setting boundaries. Learning to set and maintain healthy boundaries is essential. Women need to recognize and assert their emotional needs and not settle for less. Clear boundaries help protect against the emotional toll of pursuing unavailable partners and foster healthier relationship patterns. Number 4, seeking healthy role models. Surrounding oneself with positive relationship role models can also make a difference. Observing and learning from couples who demonstrate healthy, emotionally available relationships can provide a blueprint for what a fulfilling partnership looks like. Conclusion: the attraction to emotionally unavailable men is a complex issue influenced by psychological, social, and evolutionary factors. By understanding these underlying dynamics, women can take steps to break the cycle and seek out healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Recognizing one's worth, setting clear boundaries, and prioritizing emotional availability in partners are key to fostering genuine and lasting connections. Thank you for watching the video, and if you learned something new, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.